What's up, everybody? This is your boy Brett bringing you another Summer's War video. Just a little quick something. Hopefully, this won't take too long. But a quick something. Actually, I'm up before I'm going to work here, so want to make sure you guys know I'm keeping you guys in mind while I'm doing these, especially hopefully a new player. And as I progress, hopefully you guys can progress with me. But today we're going to talk about the elemental days, and that means. Oh, let's check this out real quick. We got 37 minutes. Okay. Ooh. All right. So let me mention this real quick. Okay, this is a Swift rune. Of course, you can say this. You can see this is a 4 set. It is a speed plus 25% in the bottom left corner there. But it's a 4-star. It's an attack percentage. It's got crit rate, defense. We're going to see maybe some crit damage. It has speed on there, and it has HP. This is not your most amazing, best super duper rune ever, but beginning game as a 4-star for under 100k, you might want to consider picking this up if you need a place to put a good, a good rune. I mean, it's not bad. Again, it's not your super duper rune, but it's something that if you need a rune or if you're not going to run speed 2-slot, you actually have some speed on this rune. So hopefully, that'll compensate a little bit. But again, most likely in 2-slot, you're going to run speed. But again, something if you just need it, pick it up. It's not bad. And again, for under 100k, it's looks fairly decent. All right, so elemental days. We go into battle. Click on your Cairos dungeon here. I know most of you have already been here, but today is Wind Day. The reason why I pick up Wind Day is, when I started the game, it seemed like the game was giving me a lot of water monsters, and then it's changed to wind monsters. My first was a mirror. I got Shannon, Ramagos. My first Nat 5 was the Archangel, Eladriel, the Wind Archangel. So, the game kind of gives you what it gives you. But the reason why I want to talk to you is, in the beginning, I said there are some creatures the game gives you, or some monsters the game gives you, and Wind Day is a good one for that. You've got your Bearman and your Fairy. Skill ups if you're still using the water fairy that the game gives you. You've got your golem, you've got your harpoo, you've got your hellhound, which is a skill up if you're running the fire hellhound. Howl, the imp, the inferno, which he runs dots. Actually, I have a buddy of mine at work who was running up to dragons. I want to say B6, maybe B7 with this guy because he ran dots. Actually, did giants B6, B7 because the Inferno did dots there, and he's easy to get. Magical Archer, 3-star, drop for the day. The Pixie, Shannon, she's the big one there. She's 2-star, natural. Of course, easy way to get her skilled up. Easy way to get more mana because you're farming the secret dungeon there. She does the attack boost and defense boost. She also does a decelerate, which is slows down the attack bar for your enemy there. Got your Salamander, Vagabond, Viking, that Warbear, Big Daddy Ramagos. He's your Warbear. You've got your Werewolf and your Yeti. Early game, again, if you need a healer and for some reason you don't like the water healer that the game gives you, you've got your Yeti. Again, beginning game, if you need a healer, there's one. He's not the best, but if you need a healer, there's one. I've seen people 5-star him and say good things about him. Personally, I never used him. I've seen him, in with some of my buddies. I just personally, he didn't fit for me in the way I play. Okay, so not saying he's the best, not saying he's the worst, but for me, I never used him, and now where I'm at, I'm not gonna use him. Okay, but again, beginning game, if you may need him, you've got a healer right there. All right, so let's talk about Wind Day. So Wind Day, as you can see, for all you new players, and so everybody else knows, I am not your high-end player. I haven't even done B9, B10. B8 I only did with the help of somebody in my friends list, which don't be afraid to use people in your friends list. They refresh every 24 hours, so don't be afraid to use them, but I'm not there yet. I'm usually around B6. I can do B7 at about 75% rate. Excuse me. I just don't want to go through that this morning. It's something a little easier so you guys can see it. I'll auto it, and that's usually how I gauge my stuff. If I can auto it, I would rather auto it than manual, especially when I've got this going at work. or breaks and lunches and things like that. So as you can see, these guys, they run fairly quick. I've got Beretta, who likes to throw down dots. I've got Wahi right there with an AoE attack that you just saw. Um, Shannon, attack and defense buff. Amir, Mach Crush, Super Crush, and then your standard little Hadouken attack there from your Street Fighter game if you ever get to see it go off. Wahi, her little fan blade. If she kills a character, it she gets to use it again. So I like that. One thing, I'm gonna pause here. Actually, I'm gonna let it keep going. The left crystal is a healing crystal for this boss. So I have, and this is something I found out, and if you don't know, this may be a good one, especially if you're going to auto. In your boss battle, you can set your characters to attack the left crystal, right crystal, or the boss. And this one, because the left crystal is a heal crystal, I have everybody attacking him. So what you want to see is Beretta laying down dots, Shannon beefing up their attack and defense. You want to see Beretta using his second skill to decrease the attack bar of an enemy. You want to see Wahi just going off and healing. She also has an attack boost. And Amir just doing what he does and is laying down damage. So I do that so I can auto it. And then by default, what happens is you'll see a lot of dots on the left crystal. You'll see that left crystal hopefully never go off and heal the boss if it works right. And if that goes down in a perfect world, the right crystal takes more damage, the boss takes more damage, and I'll actually win the battle without the boss, without ever doing direct damage to the boss or ever doing direct damage to that right crystal. So as you can see, I got a little bit of lag here, but you'll see the right crystal's gone. You'll see the left crystal didn't even heal him, and you've got more dots on the left crystal. The boss is almost dead. The left crystal's never healed him, and bam, I've won that battle. Now, I showed you that. It's done. It's over. Victory. Hall of B6. Woohoo. I got an energy back. Got some crystals. But I popped an Angel Mon, which they're always good. This one's level 10. They go up to level 15. I'll awaken him and use him to boost, I don't know. I have him boost Eladriel once I get him to 6-star. But those freebies, so that's a freebie there. I like that. Normally, what you will get, let's go into the wind item drop info, and we're going to go to the wind dungeon. So as you can see, your wind dungeon drops your wind essences, your Angelmon, and of course it'll pop a secret dungeon occasionally. From what I've seen, you can only have one secret dungeon that you've popped going on at a time. So if you're trying to spam to get the Pixie dungeon and you pop up with the Bearman dungeon, you might want to slow down because you can't have multiple secret dungeons going that you've popped up. So slow that down. It gives you how much time's remaining. Let's see what we got here. Let's see, we're on time. 8 minutes. Let me run another one here. Just see what we get. Of course, you want your mids and your highs. That's where you're going to get a lot of your. That's where a lot of these higher end characters are going to need, especially like, for instance, Amir. You notice he isn't awakened yet because I just don't have the highs for him. But so today I'll be spamming Wind Dungeon a lot so I can get the higher end ones. But with that said, yeah, this is how you'll do Light Day. And again, if you see your buddies pop up with a dungeon, go for it. Another thing I personally do is if there's something I need here in chat, you'll see anytime somebody hits a dungeon, you can pop in chat and say, hey, if anybody has Warbear Dungeon, will you please add me? Don't be afraid of doing that. A lot of new people do it. I did it. If not, if you have spots in your friends list, you can go into your friends list, type in that person's name under add friend, hit add, and if they add you, great. If they don't add you, of course, get rid of them within about 5 minutes. That way you haven't lost too much time for the secret dungeon they popped. And, you're not wasting a slot on somebody you're really not going to use or you have no ties with outside of the game. Usually I have everybody in my guild. Again, shout out to Ghost of Stark, buddy Gabe Knight, who's our guild master there. But, I use those guys. Those are the guys in my guild. We help each other out. So most of my friends' slots are for them. As you can see here, my towers they were about equal, but right tower's about to go. Left tower's going to go. It did actually heal this turn. As you can see, if it actually does get another turn with all those dots and a defense break, it is not going to last. And this is what I do when I'm spamming stuff. If I don't have time to sit down and actually talk to you guys and play, whether it be life, when I say life, job, kids, life, dog, cooking dinner, the whole bit. If that's not running for me, I'm spamming. And I just hit auto, let it go. Um, got my mysterious plant working overtime for my energy to get that. I got that max level 10. I think I showed you guys that. And he is dead. Another quick, easy run. None of my creatures died. On auto for me, when I can run through something and none of my creatures die, that tells me it might be time to step it up to the next level. And it never hurts to try it. Worst case, you're going to lose. Best case, you're going to win. This one, unknown scrolls, which you will have so many of. It'll be like a plague upon you. But don't worry about them. You can pop unknown scrolls all day, every day. Everything that comes out of there can be fodder easily. If you happen to pull a 3-star out of there, it might be one you need. So, don't just feed everything without checking to see if it has a use and maybe a fusion mat. But again, there you guys go. 2 dungeons for win day. Went through the dungeons at pop. Let's see. Nobody on my friends list has a dungeon pop. Just the event that's going on. But yeah, Pixie, Warbear, Inferno. If you need somebody to lay down dots, if you don't have a Beretta yet, and there you go. So win day in a nutshell. We'll talk about the next element day. I'll probably do one for tomorrow. We'll probably just go through all of them till we get them all done. But with that said, this is your boy Brett. Check me out on the YouTube channel, 2-0 for Games. Hope you like it. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll be doing more as always. Hit me up. And I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a great day.